He's one of Australia's most controversial and celebrated comedians, and after living overseas for more than a decade, Tim Minchin is back to star in a local drama.
Upright takes audiences on a wild road trip across the country where unlikely friendships are formed.
From politics,
I will eliminate Obamacare, replace it with, well, I don't care.
to Pell,
A lot of people here really miss you, Georgie. They really think you ought to just get on a plane.
and even passion.
Picked you up like a virus, like meningococcal meningitis.
Tim Minchin has been making us laugh with his colourful and controversial comedy for almost 2 decades. Now the Tony Award winner is changing pace, channeling his creativity into writing and starring in the new small-screen drama, Upright. The TV series follows Lucky Flynn, played by Minchin, who drives across the country to see his dying mother, packing only a piano for the journey. His plans are soon turned upside down when he meets teenager Meg, played by Millie Alcock, and the two form an unexpected friendship.
How old are you?
Where did the idea come from for this TV show?
This is Chris Taylor's idea that we know from The Chaser, but he's a lot more than the Chaser guy, and he came up with this idea, really just a sort of image of a guy trying to get a piano from Sydney to Perth. I guess it won't be necessarily what people expect from me, depending on how they've come across my work. It's a drama, it's plenty of humour and a lot of action and sort of hijinks, and they get themselves in crazy situations, but at the heart of it, slowly you get to know who they are and what they've been through, and suddenly your empathy for them is very high. And it's unconventional in that when you meet them, you don't really know what they want or what they're doing. In traditional storytelling, you set up the character, you make sure the audience knows what they're going for, and then you set them obstacles in their way. You know, that's the Disney playbook. With these guys, by the end of episode 1, you don't really know what she's doing. You don't know how much to trust her. You don't know why he's taking a piano. You know that he's going home because his mum's sick, and you know he hasn't been home for a while, and that's about it.
The episodes, they're pretty short, they're punchy, they're good to binge on. What do you want people to take out of this show?
For me, there's not really much point in telling a story unless they're going to laugh and cry and go on a... feel like they've had a complex meal, you know, like it shouldn't all be sugar and it shouldn't all be savoury, and it is a real roller coaster that gets quite... They end up in situations which all make sense because of the decisions they've made, but it gets quite heightened, and then it lands in this very still place. And from the people who've seen it, it does make people feel very deeply, and it does talk about family and what home means. Every step reveals more, and it all adds up.
1 in a million, baby.
Upright will air on Foxtel December 3rd.